Hi everybody, welcome to Health Wanted, the place to be for healthy living. Today we are going to examine the numerous advantages of using raw honey in your daily routine to promote vibrant health and increased well-being. The golden elixir of raw honey is a beacon of natural goodness in a world full of processed sugars and artificial sweeteners. From its immune-boosting properties to its ability to soothe a sore throat, raw honey has been cherished for centuries across cultures for its holistic healing properties. For generations, raw honey has been valued for its holistic medicinal qualities throughout various cultures, ranging from strengthening the immune system to relieving sore throats. Subscribe to our channel so that we can provide you with essential information to help you maintain good health and well-being. Let's now go to the video. Raw honey may help with diarrhea treatment, wound healing, cough relief, and other health issues. Honey has several health advantages. Straight from the beehive, raw honey is packed with antioxidants, propolis, and beneficial bee pollen. Although there is no proof from research that raw honey is healthier than ordinary honey, some individuals think that conventional honey loses many of its health benefits due to its pasteurization and processing. For this reason, some people think that raw honey is healthier than normal honey. The health advantages of normal honey versus raw honey are compared in this video. What is raw honey? Bees produce honey, which is a golden liquid that is sweet. A honeycomb is a tiny, hexagon-shaped container used by honeybees to store their honey. Straight from the honeycomb is raw honey. Parts of dead bees as well as bee pollen and wax are found in hive honey. While most raw honey manufacturers will filter their product to remove as many contaminants as possible, some will always be present. Eating it is still safe. Regular honey is pasteurized, as opposed to raw honey. This indicates that it has been heated by makers to destroy yeast cells that could alter its flavor, lengthen its shelf life, and improve its transparency and aesthetic appeal. Pasteurization, however, might have a negative impact on the honey's nutritional content. According to certain historical evidence, honey has been used by humans for more than 8,000 years. While most people consume pasteurized honey nowadays, raw honey was used in ancient times. Naturally, honey has the following beneficial qualities: antimicrobial activity, effects on wound healing, antioxidants in food, and anti-inflammatory properties. Bee propolis, which is a sticky, glue-like material that bees use to hold their colony together, and pollen are other ingredients found in raw honey. Raw honey has higher concentrations of bee propolis and pollen than regular honey. An analysis from 2017 for honey and a review from 2015, bee propolis and pollen, according to a reliable source on Bee Health, have anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-cancer qualities. The 7 evidence-based health advantages of raw honey are examined in the following sections. 1. Effects of antioxidants. Honey's antioxidant content is thought to be responsible for some of its primary health advantages. Many substances found in natural honey, such as ascorbic acid, flavonoids, and phytochemicals, have antioxidant properties. Antioxidants absorb free radicals, hence lowering oxidative stress within the body. Researchers have connected oxidative stress to numerous chronic illnesses, including cancer. A diet high in antioxidants can lower a person's chance of developing chronic illnesses. Pasteurized honey may not have the same health advantages as raw honey, since some individuals think that the process of pasteurization lowers the amount of antioxidants in the honey. Although studies indicate that heating other foods can lower their antioxidant content, there is no specific data on how pasteurization affects the antioxidants in honey. 2. Dietary habits. Certain elements found in honey might make it a beneficial addition to a diet. The precise nutritional value and chemical makeup of unprocessed honey differs throughout nations and ecosystems, partially influenced by the kinds of flowers from which bees collect nectar. Notwithstanding these variables, honey continues to contain beneficial substances such as vitamins, amino acids, and antioxidants. A tablespoon, or 21 grams, of raw honey has 16 grams of sugar and 64 calories. These figures could differ between batches and brands. The following vitamins and minerals are found in trace amounts in natural honey: pantothenic acid, riboflavin, niacin, manganese, magnesium, calcium, potassium, phosphate, and zinc. Honey, however, might be a better choice than table sugar despite its fructose content. According to some research, honey may help lower cholesterol and may even have a preventative impact against diabetes. 3. The antimicrobial property. A natural antimicrobial and antibacterial agent is honey. It can destroy dangerous germs and fungus since it has a low pH, hydrogen peroxide, and glucose oxidase in it. Furthermore, due to its distinct chemical makeup, it inhibits the growth of bacteria or yeast. Its antimicrobial properties allow people to use it to clean wounds. Manuka honey, a form of raw honey, has been found through research to be capable of eliminating common infections such as food poisoning and wound infections caused by the bacteria Escherichia coli, also known as E. coli, the bacterium known as Staphylococcus aureus, or S. aureus, which causes skin infections, and the bacterium Helicobacter pylori, often known as H. pylori, responsible for persistent gastritis and stomach ulcers. 4. The healing of wounds. Honey has been shown in numerous trials to be effective as a wound-healing dressing. A review demonstrates that honey's antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant qualities aid in the healing of wounds. Additionally, there is evidence to support the antiviral and antifungal qualities of honey. Moreover, honey's acidity aids in the healing process by allowing oxygen to be released from the wound. Minor burns and cuts should be treated directly with raw honey before being covered with gauze or a bandage. As an alternative, consumers can shop online between brands or buy Manuka honey products for wound care at various pharmacies. 5. Easing coughs. Honey may be just as effective as some over-the-counter, OTC, cough medications, according to a number of studies. For children older than 1 year, honey may be an acceptable substitute for several cough medications, which are not recommended for use in younger children. According to a meta-analysis, honey may be a useful tool for reducing a child's nightly cough's frequency and intensity. A milk and one kind of honey mixture was shown to ease children's coughs just as well as over-the-counter medication in a small-scale trial. Take a spoonful of raw honey to soothe a cough, and then refrain from consuming any more food or beverages so that the honey can coat your throat. 6. Handling diarrhea. Digestion may be soothed by raw honey, which could aid with diarrhea symptoms. In comparison to children who did not get honey and an oral rehydration solution, children with acute gastroenteritis who received honey had a greater recovery from diarrhea. This trial involved 150 children. The kids who got honey recovered from their illness more quickly and had fewer bowel motions. Try consuming a spoonful of raw honey or combining honey with some liquid to help cure moderate diarrhea. Steer clear of honey intake since too much sugar can exacerbate diarrhea. 7. Protecting the brain. According to certain research, honey may contain anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that are good for the brain. Rats that ate honey showed protection against lead-induced brain damage, according to an animal research. Furthermore, a review claims that components in raw honey may aid in the reduction of inflammation in the hippocampus, a region of the brain connected to memory. Risks. Raw honey is generally safe to use, provided that the user is not allergic to bee pollen. Because of the possibility of newborn botulism, the Centers for Disease Control and Protection, CDC, advise against giving honey to babies younger than 1 year old. Honey is safe for children as young as 1. This holds true for both normal and raw honey. Selecting the proper type of honey. A label labeled raw honey will identify raw honey. The manufacturer has most likely pasteurized it if the label does not state raw, or does not originate from a farmer or beekeeper who can attest to its raw state. The kind of flowers that the bees fertilize to create that honey might also be mentioned on the label. The honey's color, flavor, and vitamin and antioxidant content are all influenced by the type of flower used. Pure honey is a term seen on the labels of many pasteurized honey varieties. Some might mention clover honey or claim to be from the neighborhood. Since some producers pasteurize their organic honey, even goods bearing the name organic honey might not be raw. High fructose corn syrup and other chemicals are present in certain processed honey products. Verify the purity of the honey by reading the label. In recent years, raw honey has gained popularity and is now available for purchase at many health food and grocery stores. Raw honey is also sold at farmers' markets, sometimes straight from the beekeeper. There are many different brands of ordinary and raw honey available in online stores. When raw honey becomes sugar. After being stored for a few months, raw honey can crystallize. This results in a gritty or sugary texture for the honey. The taste and safety of crystallized honey are the same. Use a low-heat method to liquefy the honey once more. Take a pot of water to a boil and turn off the heat. Put the honey bottle in the boiling water. To prevent contaminating the honey container, make sure that water does not reach the top of it. Afterwards, take out the honey container. Do it again if it's still crystallized or solid. Raw honey may lose some of its benefits if it is microwaved, placed straight in boiling water, or heated on a stovetop. In conclusion, raw honey might include components that conventional honey lacks. This suggests that raw honey may have more or stronger health advantages. Research hasn't substantiated this, though. Additional components found in raw honey, such as bee propolis and pollen, may provide additional antibacterial and antioxidant benefits. The study of raw honey's potential medical applications is encouraging. According to research on its nutritional value and medicinal qualities, raw honey can be a healthier sweetener than sugar. That's all for today, and always remember to stay healthy. Subscribe to the channel to receive regular health tips and advice. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.